finally up and about.
퀘스트 잼민이 레벨 30. 이상하네? 기지로 돌아가기인데? 기지 여기 기지잖아. 왜 모닥불로 옷 갈아입어야 되는구나. 이건 언제 구했지?
So, we're fighting for more.
Welcome back. Aloy, I know your experience in Thebes was unsettling, but we have a new problem.
Did something go wrong with Beta and the rig? Will we be able to transport you to Gemini?
The rig is complete. The problem is Hephaestus itself. It has accelerated its proliferation throughout the Cauldron network, increasing its power.
But with your sub-functions restored, we can still succeed, right?
Correct, but the net effect is that absorbing Hephaestus will take longer than previously calculated.
How long?
Even with Omega clearance, my current estimate is that the merge will take 35 hours.
And each hour increases the risk of detection by the Zeniths. Two cores. Two overrides. What if the merge were carried out by two clones of Elizabeth Sobek, both armed with Omega clearance? How long then? Half the time?
Hephaestus would be unprepared for the simultaneous labor of two operators, in addition to obvious synergetic efficiencies. Calculating. It would reduce the merge time to approximately 4.5 hours.
Okay. Varl, it looks like we're gonna need Beta at Gemini. Do you think you can convince her?
I don't know, but I'll try.
What about our diversion? Are the pulse generators ready?
Only a final test remains. I am confident that if fired in proximity to other cauldrons, the pulses will mask our activities at Gemini from the zeniths.
Good. As long as Aaron can operate one without shooting himself in the face.
Aloy, you better get down here. Beta's in bad shape.
Okay.
So the old ones painted their faces with something called...
Aloy,
왜 거길 열어?
I tried, but it's impossible. I don't think anything will convince her to go.
We don't have a choice.
Good luck.
Beta, you have to come with us. It's the only way. It's one mission. The most important one. We need you. Tell me why you won't go. What if they take me back? Alone, in a cell again. Their slave. Forever. The only way we can end the risk of that happening is by stopping the Zeniths for good. And in order to do that, we have to get Hephaestus. The Zeniths are a threat to everyone, Beta, not just you. So find your courage. That's easy for you to say. You still have no idea what they're capable of. I told you from the beginning we'll never beat them. It's hopeless. Beta. Leave me alone! You don't understand! You're right. I don't understand. We have the same genes, the same mind, the same heart. So why can't you find the strength to do what has to be done? Like Elizabeth would. Don't you think I've thought about that? I don't know what piece of Elizabeth I'm missing. I don't know what you have that I don't. I look through all the data from your focus. You were raised as an outcast, shunned, and isolated just like me, so what's the difference? What's my defect? Beta, you don't have a defect. Beta, look, it's not a piece of Elizabeth. The difference is, I had him. Frost. He raised you, trained you, but he was never warm or loving. The day he died, the day he gave you that charm, he was going to abandon you. He wanted me to embrace the tribe. But then he gave his life for mine. He loved me in his own way. And that was enough. What did it feel like? It was like having the strength that was always there. It's still there. Even now I hear him in my head when things get bad. But it looks impossible. Look deeper. And then fight like you can win. You don't have to go on the mission. We'll find another way. I'll go. You're right. I'll only be safe from them when we succeed. You have to promise me one thing. Yes, of course. If it goes bad, if the Zeniths find us, I don't want to be their slave again. Do you understand? Okay. Promise? I promise. I could use as much time as you can give me to study up on the merge, to make it as efficient as possible. I'll be ready when you are. I swear.
Aloy, whenever you're ready, come speak to me and I'll ask the others to make final preparations. preparations for the mission.
Anybody seen one of my machine strike features around?
Hello again, Aloy. Hello, Aloy.
Hey, Gaia. So, me and Beta. Guess you heard what happened.
Yes. I am continuously impressed by the complexity of human relationships. Despite the unpleasant circumstances that led to your quarrel, I am pleased to see you have both found an agreeable resolution.
Well, two heads are better than one, right?
Yes, I believe so. Are you ready to depart for Cauldron Gemini? Or we can continue our conversation, if you like.
Okay, people. It's time to head out.
I'll get everyone together.
All right, connections in place. Booting up.
Beta, Aloy. I am fully installed on this core and ready to connect to the Cauldron network.
It's good to hear your voice. Errand, everyone. Fire your pulses and sound off.
I'm at my cauldron. This thingy, it's blinking. Did I do it right? In position at my cauldron. My pulse generator is blinking also.
That means they're working. I'm in position, and mine is too. Mine as well.
Okay, radio silence until I give the all clear. Signing off. Gaia, let's cage the beast.
Connecting to the Cauldron network now.
Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime, activating Omega clearance. Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime, activating Omega clearance.
Clearance confirmed. Initiating containment sequence.
Critical threat detected. Imperative escape containment. Applying countermeasures.
Lock it down!
Terminating external connections.
It's working. It's got nowhere to go.
Capture imminent. Initiate contingency 13F.
Wait, what's that?
Malware detected. Attempting to compensate.
It's cracked.
Look!
Activated. Engaging autonomous defenses. Directive. Neutralize.
That means machines are on their way. Get ready.
Here they come!
Four will stay here. Protect Beta.
Got it.
Be careful.
Noisy, but effective. Stay back. Get back.
Oh, it's the worst thing feeling.
Take this ammo.
많이 꼽아.
Over here.
베타를 보호하기구나.
Over here.
보호해야 되는구나.
Lloyd, help!
Let's take Droid away from Beta. Stay back.
위험한데.
Get back.
Oh, you're wounded.
I need help.
아니 네가 쏘여 있으면 어떡하니? 죽나?
Hang in there, Aloy. Over here, you.
Oh, it's the worst thing feeling.
Aloy, get a hand over here.
못 깨겠는데? 다시 와야 될 것 같은데?
Droid away from Beta.
베타를 어떻게 보고
Stay back.
I can keep going.
Get back. Over here, you.
거기까지? 아
Hold on!
Aloy, get a hand over here.
죽는다. 잘 나갔는데.
For'll stay here. Protect Beta.
Got it.
Be careful.
Stay back. Get back.
친구야. 이거 하지 못하고.
Over here, you. Aloy, get a hand over here.
아,
Away from Beta.
Ammo's out.
Stay back. Get back. Over here, you.
정말로 진짜 그지 같네.
Grab this on the go.
뛰어, 좀 뛰어.
Aloy, get a hand over here. Draw it away from Beta. Stay back.
뛰지 못해.
Get back.
버티고.
Over here, you.
아, 피해. 어이씨.
Aloy, need a hand over here. Draw it away from Beta.
아,
Stay back. I've got this. Get back.
좀 죽어.
Over here, you.
아, 왜 자꾸 이게 걸려?
Aloy, get a hand over here. Draw it away from Beta.
That's all of them for now.
아이고. 진짜 몇 튼이야 도대체 제가.
You two okay?
Still breathing.
Aloy, Hephaestus can't escape, but it must have fled deeper into the facility. I'll drive it back here.
I'll get the cracked core fixed in the meantime.
Keep her safe, Varl.
On my life.
깡으로 하려니까 너무 어렵네. 주변에 좀 먹을 게 있나? 없어 보이네. 다 먹었나? 떨어져 죽으면.
Okay, let's see. Oh, wow, that's a lot of damage. Right, first things first, move these wires aside.
왜 뭐야? 여기 있는 거야? 먹을 수 있는 건가? 소형, 그치? 먹을 게 나왔으면 더 좋았을 텐데. 있다.
Well, we'll have to worry about running out.
또 없네?
Okay, I gotta chase after Hephaestus. Force it out of wherever it's hiding. Make it retreat to the core.
설마 보스는 아니겠지? 이거 어떻게 가라는 거야? 떨어지는 건 아닌 것 같은데? 떨어지면 죽는데? 뭐라?
To reach the other side.
그래, 반대 어떻게 가냐고? 갈 수 있는 곳이, 응? 저는 아까 내가 들어온 곳이고, 저 뭐야? 사정거리 안에서 그래플 가능하다고?
There's gotta be a way over.
안 될 것 같은데? 안 되는데?
Aloy, I'm patched into your focus feed. You should know there's a huge power draw coming from the next chamber.
Thanks for the heads up. I'm almost there.
아이? 이쪽 아니야? 아, 얘 부술 수 있나? 깰 수 있는 곳이.
It's some kind of production chamber. Festus is up to something, all right?
What kind of machine is it trying to build?
I don't know, but I'm gonna shut it down. I bet those metal carriers will lead me to where it's getting materials from.
I bet that's where Festus is hiding too.
이제 다 열면 안 될 것 같은데. 약초만 캐자. 아니야, 다 열어. 약용염의 주문이 다 찼네. 일단 다 해. 다 줘. 이러는데 여기서 또 나중에 보스전 하면서 먹을 게 없어요 하면은 좀 곤란한데. 일단 다 열고 그때는 들어가서 생각하고. 다 있나? 다 가져왔나?
I gotta find where Festus is hiding. Looks like there are a couple of ways I could go. Well, that doesn't sound good.
왼쪽으로 아니면 위쪽으로.
Machines are making a demand for another chamber. I better follow them. I might be able to catch a ride on the rail. Go over the shield.
Aloy, I've managed to rewire most of the components in the core, but the energy processor's cracked. Without a way to fabricate another, there's no way I can fix it.
Okay, let me think. What if you bypass the processor? Connect it to...
The power node. I think that could work.
I think it could.
일로 넘어가야 된다고? 설마 이거 타고 갈 수 있나? 아니겠지. 저기 탈 수가 없을 것 같은데? 저 위로 올라가야 되는구나.
Should be able to catch a ride on one of those metal carriers.
글쎄, 그건 알겠고. 저기서 뛰겠구만. 뛸 수 있을까? 됐다. 뛰었다.
Just a little longer. Okay. I'll try my best to set it here.
There should be a node you can override near the central platform.
Thanks. I should deal with these machines first.
좋은 공격. 그다음 또 어디? 오, 이게 움직이는구나. 저쪽으로. 쟤를 쏴서 죽일 수 있을까? 한 방에? 못 쏘네. 저쪽으로 가야 될 것 같은데. 아, 실수. 에라. 아, 헛났어. 꺼리긴. 다리치기. 와. 아, 미친 거 아니야? 우와. 먹을 거. 아, no. 피해도 있지. 아니. 아 진짜 이 쪼꼬바 새끼들이. 안 맞아. 좀 맞으라고. 뭐 빙빙거려. 또 먹을 거 챙기자. 여섯 개밖에 없네. 이거 와, 또 이렇게 많이 와.
Machines on the way. Beta! Hephaestus has locked me out of the node. Any ideas?
I'll see what I can do.
Engage manufacturing cycle X97.
숨었어. 아니, 지휘장치 말고.
Engage structural analysis subroutine.
뒤에서 쏠 수 있지.
Execute contingency emergency
올라오겠지만
Inc.
하나 또 어디 갔어? 한 마리가 안 보이는데? 저기 있구나. 아, 참. 우와. 그렇지. 한 놈이 또 저기 있지. 점은 얼음.
Refurbish production pods 0592284.
어딜 때려야 되려나? 뒤에 저기 한 번 더. 숨어 있을 거야. 템베다가 죽기 싫어. 느낌표. 살살 차오르고 있다. 어어.
Announcing suddenly 82%
끝났어요. 한 번 더. 네 번째. 안 죽어. 안 죽네? 구강 뭐야, 구강?
Got them all.
I tapped into the core's network hub. I managed to disrupt Hephaestus' control of the node. You should be able to override it now.
Nice. Thanks.
또 한 마리 죽인 거 어디지? 없나?
Caster 1-1.
It sounds like it fled to another chamber.
Well, I'd better not get comfortable.
조심. 아껴야지.
Fail safe override.
Great. Festus covered the floor with lightning. I gotta find a way over it.
Aloy, war machines keep coming. Please tell me you're getting close.
I'm working on it. I've been smashing through a lot of machines on my side, too.
I guess Aaron's missing out.
Anyway, I'm making progress on the bypass, but I need something to hold the cycling module together.
Maybe a ligament from one of the machine carcasses?
Right? Or some luminous braiding.
And you could reinforce it with a conversion cylinder.
For increased connectivity. I think we can do this, Aloy.
겁나게 쓰리. 애플 당길 수 있는데 저기 갈 수 있구나. 잠깐만, 야, 아까 왔던 데인데? 응? 아까 여기 갔던 데인데 왜 또 뭐라 그러지? 설마 점프? 맞네. 아, 좀 알려주지 좀.
Alright. I need to drop this to sound.
There should be another merge on the front.
Got it.
숨어.
Frost ammo could help here.
보낼 수 있단 말이야? 뒤를 보라고, 뒤를 봐, 뒤를. 이 녀석아. 숨길 데가 없고. 잘 먹었다. 울지 마, 임마. 와, 아니. 안 된다. 됐어. 머리. 우와. 숨어. 에이. 숨어라. 진짜 이씨.
No stamina for that.
너.
진짜.
양쪽에서 세금살금 왔다 갔다 하면 될 것 같은데. 하나, 한 마리 여기 없나? 죽어. 머리 흔드는 거 짜증난다. 우와. 개빡쳐. 그냥 수용해놨다, 이씨. 한 마리. 레벨 14짜리인데, 죽었나? 뭐 꽁꽁 터져 이렇게? 기지 소리가 나는데 여기서? 뭐야 여긴 또 뭐야? 뒤에 또 있네.
Oh, here we go again.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. I'll try to get your access back.
한 바퀴 보내줘야 되는데. 못 올라가니? 아까 올라갔었는데? 양쪽으로 이렇게 통과가 되는구나. 아, 진짜 있어. 아까 이거 올라갔었는데, 아까 이쪽으로. 안 되겠다. 이쪽인가? 여기도 아니네. 여기 있다. 레디, 액션. 레디. 머리. 한 번 더 쏠 수 있나? 내가 임마. 자, 안 죽네. 아우. 아, 진짜. 진짜.
Engage structural defenses.
뭐 이렇게 안 죽어? 아니,
I'm not giving up.
아니 왜 때리지 못하니? 또 버그야? 아니 왜 공격 버튼이 안 먹어? 뭐또 이렇게 나와? 요거 썼단 말이지 않는 지금. 어? 이씨. 안 먹어. 이거 뭐야? 걸렸어. 지금 창이 안 흔들려서. 미친 거 아니야, 진짜. 아예 안 먹어. 미쳐 혼자 가시겠다, 이 사람. 뭐야, 이거. 뭐야 이건 또. 뭐지? 아니 왜 안 들어가냐고. 미쳐 혼자 가시겠네, 정말. 뭔 보고가 자꾸 이렇게 많아. 신경 쓰여 이게만 동작하고 지금 창비 누르기가 안 되네. 와. 또 안 먹네. 빨리. 없어. 먹지도 못해. 오지 마라, 새끼야. 아니, 돌아버리겠다. 아니 왜 안 먹어 갑자기 컨트롤이. 희한하네. 된 거야? 저 잡아야 되잖아, 이거. 미치네, 이 사람. 진짜. 따르고 어쩌고 저쩌고 진짜. 자식아, 내가 돌아버리겠다 정말로. 저 어딘가 있을 것 같은데. 뭐야, 어디 있어? 오이씨. 또 있어. 몇 마리야? 크게 물어야 되는구만 아주. 숨는 데가 있구나. 숨어서 넘어가야 되는구나. 이렇게 넘어가면은 못 찾겠지? 숨어서 여기 있다. 한 마리. 또 없나?
Okay, steady my breath. What's next?
또 있을 것 같은데. 두 마리 아니었나? 헛. 좀 올라가.
Pain subsiding.
이렇게 하나면 이길 수가 없으니. 못 가냐 이거를? 개빡치네 정말로. 독소리가 쌀 거야, 이 새끼야. 뛸 거야. 올라가, 올라가. 여기 어디야? 이가 뭐야, 이가?
There it goes.
이가 뭐냐고. 끝이라고?
And there. Node access restored. Now you can override it.
Good work.
You did the heavy lifting.
또 나올 것 같은데. 아까 제법 많이 나왔었는데.
See our fate
또 뭐 없나? 없네. 대피? 됐지 이제.
Okay. Festus is running out of places to hide.
Aloy? I just registered a huge energy surge back in the production chamber. Something big is happening.
Here too. Everything's glowing.
Machine that Festus was building. It must have finished it.
Oh, it's powerful, whatever it is. I'm almost done with the core repairs. Should we come to you? Maybe I could distract the machine if...
No, Beta. Just stay where you are, okay? Handle the machine's my job.
Be safe.
You are in violation. But deploying priority.
숨어라, 숨을 게 있냐?
Should scan it first.
스킨 먼저 해야 돼.
Its legs are glowing. I think it's charging up.
약점은 아니 잠깐만요. 그래가 어떻게? 어? 한번 날릴 거야.
Finished charging. It's covered in plasma.
저 보고 있는 거야 지금? 여기 보지 마세요. 약진 어디? 약진 어디야? 아 진짜. 있나? 실수. 와우. 아니야, 이제 이거 말고. 이거 말고.
It's charging up again.
이거 아니야. 뛰어. 뭐, 걷고 있어. 잠깐만. 날아가네?
Maybe purge water can.
정화수는 또 뭐야? 정화수 모르겠고, 일단. 숨어. 내가 할 수 있는 거 이밖에 없어, 지금. 뒤를 보고 있을 때 무릎사로 갈 거야. 그나마 AI 멍청이 다행이다. 어딜 때야 되나? 꼬리? 어디가 있는 거야? 저기가? 이쪽에는 지금 숨을 데가 없구나. 정면으로 덤볐다간 사망이니까 어떻게든 숨어서 무릎사로 해치우는 걸로. 뒤로 갈 수 있나? 아직 안 되겠지? 가까이 가서 사정거리랑 관계 있나 이게? 무릎사. 스태미너가 빨리 차야 되는데 스태미너 차는 약이 없나? 약 같은 거 내가 안 챙겼는데. 걸렸다! 무릎사. 머리? 엉덩이? 에이, 모르겠다. 록다운. 크리티컬 넣을 수 있나? 공격? 그치. 튀어.
We got plasma on me. It's gonna explode any second.
와. 드셨지? 무릎사 준비. 그치. 얼마 안 남았다. 한 방이다. 이렇게 되니? 와! 뭐야? 오이씨, 뭐야. 남았는데, 한 방 남았는데.
It's done.
You did it!
죽였다.
There should be one more note to override.
Good. Stand by. I'm sending Hephaestus back to you.
으아! 방금 이거 뭐야? 뭐요? 시한폭탄 같은 건가? 그러면은 다 잡았고. 어렵다 이번 판은 정말로. 이번 판은 너무 어려웠어. 깨야.
No more hiding, Hephaestus.
또야? 아니지. 껌새가.
Got it! Hephaestus is back in the core!
Make sure it stays there. I'm heading back.
And then we can start the merge.
Because of you, Beta. I'm glad you came along. And you, Laurel. We couldn't have done any of this without you.
Right back at you, Aloy.
Aloy, the bypass is done.
The core is stable.
Hephaestus is 100% contained.
And we better get started with the merge. It's all set up.
Gaia, establish the link, please.
Done.
To complete the merge, we need to excise Hephaestus' malicious code. Carefully.
redundant copy. You cost us quite a lot of time.
Oh.
Eric, get Beta. And squash that bug while you're at it.
Ooh! Get behind me.
Come on! Quit screwing around.
Now we're having fun, right?
Finally. Tilda, get Gaia and Hephaestus ready for transport. Tilda!
I failed.
Hush. All is not lost.
Tilda! What the hell are you doing? Stop her!
I can't even see her!
Beta. Farrell. Where am I?
Ah, you're awake. You took quite a hit when Gerard attacked you. I imagine you must still be in a great deal of pain. I can assure you that we are safe. The others can't detect us here.
You mean the other Zeniths? You must be Tilda.
I wasn't sure if Beta would have told you about me.
Where is she?
Alive. And while she isn't where she wants to be, not in urgent danger. We must discuss how to get her back, of course, after you've shaken off the cobwebs. When you're ready, take the stairs down the hall and come see me. In the meantime, I'll make breakfast.
Breakfast. Okay. What is this?
Just a few favorites from my collection. Rescued and stored here just before I went off-world. Done so soon?
I've got more important things to worry about.
We both do. There is much we are trying to save.
There you are. Feeling better?
How did you find us? At the cauldron? And what did you do to everyone right before I passed out?
All business, I see. Well, suffice it to say we were keeping a very close eye on Hephaestus, knowing we would need it at some point. Your ruse didn't fool us, and as for my little trick, it was an overload of the senses, accompanied by an energy discharge. Gerard and Eric were only momentarily disoriented due to their shields, but it rendered you unconscious while I got you out. Perhaps some breakfast might steady you a bit?
This was your house. The one you recreated for Beta, in the data channel you shared.
How perceptive of you. Please, this way.
After everything your people have done, you think I'm just gonna sit down and have a chat with you?
They're not my people. They never were, and especially not now.
You shot off into space with them, and lived with them for 1,000 years before coming back. So what made you suddenly turn on them?
Quite simply, this.
My old focus. You repaired it? But that means you've seen
Incredible things. What you've accomplished in 2 decades of life. A 1,000 years at my back and I haven't even come close. I'm sorry if I invaded your privacy, but I had to. In order to understand. To be enlightened. You truly are Elizabeth's blood. With her drive, her sense of mission, her integrity. Watching all this shamed me for the company that I've kept. Having seen it, all I want is to help you.
even if it means stopping your friends?
Especially so. Please, sit down. There. That's better. Now, we must recover Beta and Gaia at all costs. By now, you must know that Gerard intends to use Gaia to reboot the Earth's biosphere. Remaking this world to specifications that would only suit us immortals. This process will kill every living thing on the planet. He calls it a clean install.
Not if I stop him first.
Not if we do. And once he and the others are gone, we can work together to fulfill Elizabeth's dream. I'm sure Beta told you that there's a build of the Apollo database on board our ship. A complete collection of human knowledge. With that and Gaia, we could do everything Elizabeth wanted. Heal the biosphere, educate the people of this world, uplift them. Create the world she imagined.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. From what I've seen, your friends are invincible.
I do wish you would stop calling them my friends. And they're not invincible. In fact, a friend of yours has found a way to defeat them.
Silence.
Oh, he's been a busy bee, building an army powerful enough to crash through Gerard's precious base.
Regala and her rebels.
Even now she's preparing a final march on the Tenakth capital. When she wins, she'll have the entire tribe under her control. Hundreds of warriors and machines to throw at the base. She's been duped. They'll all perish, of course. But it should be enough to break Gerard's defenses and allow Silence to kill him. Along with all the others.
Using the new weapon he's developed.
Yes, he's found a way to circumvent our shields. Truly an exceptional man. He's planned for everything. Except you and me. You see, while his army is battering down Gerard's doors, you and I will sneak in through a back way. One that only I know about. While Silence and my friends are busy battling each other, we'll take back Beta and Gaia. Told you I want to help you. I mean it.
My old focus. How did you find it, let alone repair it?
When we encountered you at the Hades Proving Lab, Gerard saw you as a redundancy. I knew better. You were a revelation. After your dramatic escape, bravo, by the way, Gerard and Eric assumed you were dead and gave up the hunt. I wasn't so sure. When the others were busy, I returned to the lab and searched for any trace of you. That's when I found this little treasure. Not easy to repair, but certainly worth the effort. As I watched your life unfold, you were like a splash of color on a worn canvas. What Liz was, and more.
Did you show it to the others?
Of course not. It was your actions that inspired me to defy them. It's worth noting that if I hadn't found it and watched its contents, I wouldn't have known to save you at the cauldron. You'd be dead.
So I should be grateful?
If you like.
So you know all about me. What about you?
What would you like to know?
Well, start with your life on Earth.
When I was 8, terrorists flooded my home city. Thousands drowned, my parents included. I was one of the few who survived. My guardian sent me to boarding school. Among my peers, I was the strange girl, the orphan to be avoided. All because of circumstances beyond my control.
Oh. So we're a lot alike, huh?
Aren't we? You were an outcast. But you didn't let that stop you from getting what you needed. Neither did I. I climbed my way out of desolation and used my wits to build a fortune. First, from the technical analysis of art and the detection of forgeries. Profitable expertise in those days. But as it turned out, the software I developed was even more useful for counterintelligence. From there, it was only a short step to gathering extremely valuable intelligence on my own.
You were a spy?
More like a service one could turn to for information. I had to remain anonymous, of course, to protect my privacy. But despite that anonymity, Far Zenith inevitably sought me out.
What happened when Far Zenith approached you?
They painted an irresistible vision of humanity's future. One where we need not fear illness or death, where we explored the furthest reaches of the stars and thrived. It was only later that I realized that they only intended to bequeath this future to the rich and powerful. By the time I finally figured it out, the walls were closing in, Pharaoh's machines were devouring the earth. So I accepted Far Zenith's invitation to a berth on the Odyssey. I wanted Liz to come, but she had nobler plans, as you well know.
So you didn't know the other Zeniths were monsters until it was too late?
I knew some of them were, certainly. It wasn't until we were off-planet that I understood the true scope of their greed. I was grateful to simply be alive, but the others became obsessed with a kind of effortless immortality. They built a colony where machines serviced their every need, where any memory or fantasy could be endlessly savored in virtual reality. It wasn't life. It was stultifying, a pampered dream state. As the decades passed, I withdrew more and more, alone yet again, but this time with eons to consider my mistakes. Now finally, having met you, I feel like I have a second chance.
To do what?
Help you, of course. To fulfill Liz's dream, which isn't so different from Far Zenith's original vision. A better future for humanity.
You said Beta is not in urgent danger, so what are the Zeniths doing to her?
putting her to work. Merging Hephaestus with Gaia. A difficult, time-consuming task, as I'm sure you know. They will compel her if need be. But her life is not in danger. She's the only one who can do it.
Because you people made her to be nothing but a tool.
Gerard's idea, not mine. They always viewed me with suspicion when I attempted any form of kindness towards her. That's why I created the data channel. A virtual place where we could speak in peace.
So this channel you shared with Beta, none of the other Zeniths ever found out about it.
Gerard believes he's the most cunning of all of us. Even after 1,000 years, he still can't imagine that I would outwit him. The channel allowed me to interact with Beta away from their mistrustful eyes. It offered us a chance to be ourselves.
Until you cut off all contact.
Yes, though it pained me. I was worried that our meetings would do her more harm than good.
Well, she felt like you tossed her aside.
I was afraid the others would find out and punish her. She may not have had the comforts of friendship anymore, but at least I ensured she was safe. I know it seems harsh, but you must believe that her well-being has always been paramount to me.
Why did you make the data channel look like this place?
I built this house as a shelter to weather any storm. A safe place. Not just for me, but for the art stored below. Cultural artifacts of incalculable value. Truly some of the greatest achievements of human civilization.
And you wanted Beta to see them?
Yes. Her upbringing was so cold and technical. I thought if she could experience Vermeer and Rembrandt, it would bring something else into her life. A heritage every bit as valuable as the scientific and technical data being drummed into her. I'm sorry I had to cut off contact, but I'll never regret sharing this house with her. She needed its shelter even more than I did.
Beta told me your colony was destroyed. That you came back to Earth because you had nowhere else to go.
It's true. After we reached our destination, a planet in the Sirius star system, we spent decades building a new home. The physical constraints of Earth, the boundaries of mortality, gone. To think of what we could have done with it. It might have been a utopia. Instead, we stagnated, absorbed in effortless comforts and virtual realities. It took a cataclysm to finally yank us out of our stupor.
What happened?
A massive geological event. We knew of instabilities in the planet core, but we underestimated them. By the time the collapse was upon us, it was too late to stop it. Only a few of us made it to the ship in time. We set course for Earth, the only safe harbor left to us.
Which you decided to make unsafe for anyone else.
Not me. Gerard. He believes it's better to wipe the canvas clean than work around the smudges. No more primitive tribes, no more combat machines, only a blank slate to do with as he pleases. But we will stop him. All we have to do is get into that base.
What exactly is your plan to sneak into the Zenith base?
We will make use of a lesson I learned from an early age. Always know your exits. In this case, a place where Gerard's new construction meets the ancient foundation, a passage that only I can access. When Silence flings his army at the base, we will enter through this back door, bypassing most of the fighting. The distraction will provide us with a window in which to rescue Beta and Gaia.
Once we're inside the base, where will we find Beta and Gaia?
Here in the command center. By then, Gaia will have been reunited with all of its subordinate functions, including Hephaestus.
What about the alpha build of Apollo on your ship?
A simple matter of recovery once the others have been dealt with. With that in hand, we'll have everything we need to make this world as it should be.
How do you know about Silence's plan?
He isn't the only one adept at spyware.
You hacked his focus?
No, he's too careful for that. But his subordinates? Not so much. He gave additional focuses to the tribals he branded the Sons of Prometheus.
The ones working with Regala.
By tapping their focuses, I learned about most of his dealings. The distribution of override technology, the arming of Tanakh rebels, and the secret pact with Regala to attack Gerard's base.
But how did he come up with a weapon that can take down your shields?
That's the one thing I haven't been able to figure out, but however he did it, I'm quite certain it will work. With it and the Tanakh army, victory seems to be within his grasp. Such a shame he'll be disappointed.
Regala's only interested in killing Hikaru and waging war on the Karja. What does she have to gain by attacking Zeniths?
It's the price she must pay for her war. Without the ability to override machines, her little rebellion would have languished in the desert.
So she trades with the Sons of Prometheus. Machines to help her overthrow Hikaru.
In exchange for an assault on the base. Pride has deluded her into thinking she can actually survive such a battle. And all without ever knowing who the Sons of Prometheus really answer to. Yet for all of Silence's brilliance, still he underestimates you. That blind spot is what will allow us to take Beta and Gaia right out from under him.
While hundreds of Tanakh are cut down outside. So you knew Elizabeth. What was she like?
Liz was everything she was. I see in you. And more. Your ingenuity, your determination, your moral compass. You've managed to distill her greatest qualities and make them your own.
I'm not asking about me. Tell me about Elizabeth. What was she really like?
The honest answer is that I don't actually know. For all the time that I spent with her, she always kept a part of herself locked away. It was like that from the moment we met.
So when you met Elizabeth, she was what? Distant? Aloof?
Not aloof. Not exactly. It was a summit in Paris about machine learning. A touchy subject in those days. Because regulatory authorities were just starting to clamp down on AIs. Liz gave the keynote address. She had already achieved great renown for her work in automated environmental reclamation. But in her address, she was just starting to imagine the next step. An AI-driven system that wouldn't just act on its programming, but actually take responsibility for its sphere of influence.
To care about life. Not just follow orders.
Revolutionary stuff. I was fascinated. And I wanted to meet her for a long time. I watched her after her talk. She had spoken with such moral authority, such empathy. But after that, she retreated. I could tell she felt uncomfortable with all of her admirers. It was as if giving the talk had cost her something. I didn't want to be a pest, so I planned my approach carefully.
So how did you finally approach Elizabeth after her talk?
I picked the right moment. The morning of the next day, right as she came back to the conference, she had just had her coffee. She was fresh, rested. It was like she had braced herself for the onslaught of colleagues. I asked if I could walk with her, then put forth a question about her talk that I thought was intelligent. Her answer made me realize it wasn't, but she was very welcoming. Almost as if we were previously acquainted. It was only halfway through the conversation that I realized she knew exactly who I was. It was quite a shock to me. My business was trafficking in secrets, and I took great pains to protect my anonymity. So that was Liz, perpetually one step ahead. I came to view our meeting as a metaphor for our friendship. She always seemed to know me far better than I knew her.
I guess I know the feeling. First Varl, now Hikaru and the Tenakth. Your plan would wipe out an entire tribe. There has to be another way.
We are in an admittedly desperate situation, but I assure you there isn't. Remember Zero Dawn. Elizabeth's sacrifice. Sometimes many have to die for a new world to grow.
If it looks impossible, look deeper. Wait. The data channel. It still exists, doesn't it? I need you to open it. Let me talk to Beta.
Impossible. We might be detected.
It's worth the risk. There is another way, one where the Tenakth survive.
But we won't. If the others...
If you want to help, open it. What are they doing to her?
Virtual reality dissociation. The manual merge of Hephaestus will take hours upon hours of tedious micromanagement. If she resists the work, they run simulations to induce feelings of isolation and despair.
Beta, can you hear me?
You're alive. They're watching me. I can't hold up this extra projection for long. You should have killed me.
No. No, look at me. I'm coming for you. I promise. Okay? I just need you to hold out a little while longer and work on the merge.
Then I think it can be done.
I'll contact again when it's time. Can you hold on?
As long as I know you're coming for me, I can endure anything.
All right. I did as you asked. Now I think you need to tell me what you're planning.
I'm going to take Silent's army away. I don't need it. Only the weapon he made to penetrate your shields.
And how do you propose to get it? Ask him nicely?
Without Regala and her rebels, he won't have a choice. We'll be his only option.
Only option for what? What did you tell her?
That is between me and my sister. Will be Silent's only option for crashing that base. I'll tell you the rest later. But first, there are a couple of things I have to do.
Oh. And what are those?
Lay my friend to rest. And then I'm going to use the override that Beta gave me at Gemini to put an end to Regala's rebellion. From the air.
Wait. Since you insist on doing things your way, I know of something that will truly help you make a grand entrance with the Tenat. The ancient Horus Titans still possess electromagnetic energy cells as part of their arsenal. Drop one of those on Regala's army and they'll receive quite a surprise. So go, do what you must. I'll come to your base if you manage to bring silence to the table.
Not if. When. Erend, are you there?
Aloy! Aloy, is that really you?
Yeah, it's me. Where's everyone else?
We're all... we're back at base. What happened?
It might be easier to explain in person. I'll try to join you there when I can.
Okay. We'll wait here for you. It's good to hear your voice, Aloy.
Just to let you know, I'm now patched into your focus network.
Great. I take it the other Zeniths can't hear us?
Of course not. And they don't know about your base either, in case you were wondering. I've sent you data on the Horus energy cells you can use against Regala's forces. Reach out to me when you're ready to acquire one.
Understood.
어허, 먹을 게 있는데 갈 수가 없네. 이 뭐야? 갈 수 있는 곳이 아닌가? 아직은. 와. 일단 나가보자.
The behemoth could bring down a mountain if it wanted to.
올라갈 수 있는 곳이 못 올라가네? 못 올라가네. 이쪽으로 점프가 안 되려나? 안 되는구나. 등반용 손잡이를 뭐라고? 고대 보급품 상자도 있고 갈 데가 없다. 근데 일단 기지로 돌아가려고 하니까 기지로 가자. 빠른 이동할까? 빠른 이동. 잠깐만. 우리 근처에 오닥불 117. 아, 여기 있네. 그럼 뭐 굳이 일리 안 가도 그냥 곧바로 기지로.
Figured it would start snap.
When you're wounded, you have to strike back. Draw blood.
Hey! Can't I get one damn minute to mourn my friend?
Regala is going to slaughter my tribe to overthrow Hikaru. The Zeniths have Beta and Gaia. We can't sit around wallowing in our losses.
Kotalo's right. We must fight.
All right, so what are we gonna do, huh? Take on all of Regala's rebels?
Not to mention the Zeniths. What can we even do? Throw ourselves at their base?
Something like that. So...
After we lost contact with you, we regrouped and went to Gemini. What happened? The recording we found on Varl's focus cut off when that Zenith Eric...
The Zeniths were tracking Hephaestus. When Gaia trapped it in Gemini, they knew where we were. After Varl tried to stop them. They took Beta and Gaia. I only survived because one of the Zeniths turned against the others to save me.
One of them? Well... at least we didn't lose you too. So what do we do now?
We're going to defeat the Zeniths. And get Beta and Gaia back. But first... we're going to stop Regala.
How?
Back in Gemini, Beta gave me... a gift. There's something I need to do first to make it work, but it could put an end to the bloodshed.
Word is, Regala's readying her army for an all-out assault on the Grove. I need to be there.
I know. Go. Stand with Hikaru. And keep an eye on the sky.
Strike true as the 10.
The rest of you, whatever preparations you need to make, upgrades, resupplies, get on it. It won't be long before we take the fight to the Zeniths.
We'll be ready, Aloy. And when you're ready, meet me outside the east exit. I'd like to have a word in private.
Even when things are darkest, you're the flame that lights the way forward.
Just tell me one thing. Am I gonna get to smash up a bunch of Zenith bastards?
We all are.
Good.
Before I do anything else, I should check on Zoe. It sounded important.
업그레이드 할 게 뭐 있나? 역시 없군. 의상은 얘도 못하고. 조와 대화하기. 조가 저 있구만.
Over here, Aloy. We would come out here to tend to the garden. Sometimes I needed fresh air. Other times we would simply sit and watch the sunrise. So when we returned from Gemini, it seemed fitting that he be laid to rest here. Now he can always look out at Plain Song and further east to the Nora sacred lands.
He would have liked that.
He often spoke of his sister, Vala. He said she used to gather her favorite golden blooms and tie them to her spear. Their mother called it useless, but Vala was stubborn.
Yeah, she seemed like that.
It wasn't easy. But I tracked down the flower. Gathered its seeds. As verdant limbs wither, roots rot in snow, still the sea rises, as certain as stone. From death follows new life. So it is with the land. And so it is with us. I'm with child, Aloy. I was going to tell him when he got back from Gemini. Instead, one day, I'll bring our child here. We'll sit among the blooms and watch the sunrise.
I never got to tell him. To thank him. For saving my life, sure, but also for not giving up on me.
He always knew.
Goodbye, Varl. I promise to look after them. I'll try to visit again when I can. But for now, I need to go to the fabrication terminal to install the new override on my spear. I know I'll use it on a sun ring, and get ready for an entrance Regala will never forget.
선윙 강제 전환을 제작하기.
Oh no. I got enough trouble with the fellow.
선윙. 강제 전환을 했고, 예, 할 수 있고, 못하고. 와이드 뭐 엄니가 또 많이 필요하네. 일단 써닝 했으니까.
Override installed. Now to find a sunwing.
써닝을 찾으러 가야
I
되는
think
거야?
there are some roosting at the top of the mountain.
기지 위에 봉우리로 이동하기. 기지 위. 뒤집이 봉우리.
Okay, I need to find a sunwing to override. Better head up the mountain.
이 산 위로 올라가려고? 그러네. 일 가는 거 맞아? 아, 여기구나. 어.
Good. There are sunwings up here. We'll have to approach them quietly.
조용히 어떻게 살살? 그 저쪽 보고 있네. 반대 보고 있네.
Its wings look like they can catch the sunlight. Probably a fast flyer too.
된 거야?
Got it.
타는 거야 이제? 탑승.
This is it. I'm in the air.
X를 길게 눌러 앞으로 비행하십시오. 오, 멋있다. 배럴롤. 뭐 배럴롤이 뭐야?
Whoa.
오.
Head rush. Tilda, I'm in the air.
Then you'll want to pick up an energy cell on one of the ancient Horus Titans. But first you must send out a pulse to activate them. I've sent you the necessary software. To deploy it, you'll have to override one of the communication machines you refer to as Tallnecks. There's one in the middle of the desert that should do nicely.
On it.
The wings of the Ten!
저기 있다, 톨넥. 더 빨리 못 날아가나? 아, 이게 빨리 가는 건가?
There's a tallneck. Need to get on top of its head.
머리 위? 아, 공중 부유는 O. 공중에서 부유는 O. 서서. 그 다음에 R1 상승, R2 하강.
Now, how to land this thing.
착지. R2 누르니까 착지하냐 뭐. 강제 전환.
Just go. Okay, Tilda, I've overridden the tallneck.
Good. And the energy cells are now primed. Simply pick one up on a Horus. The nearest one should be northwest of your position. Dropping it on Regala's machine should produce quite a spectacle.
Thanks for the assist.
I told you, I want to help.
썬윙 호출을 선택하세요. 썬윙.
Whoa!
오.
I'm gonna have to get used to that.
뭐 번쩍한 건 뭐야 지금 방금? 호루스의 에너지 전제를 입수해라. X 누르면은 빨리 가는데. X 세모 롤.
Gall's rebels. Reinforcements maybe. Aim for the grove. I hope the Commonwealth's knock can hold out a little longer.
And she flies!
어디 저 위로? 위로 올라가라는 건가?
There's the energy cell. Right on the Titan's back.
그러네. 알. 죽기. 죽기는 뭐야?
Got the cell. Now onto the grove. Pulse from Tomek should have reactivated all the energy cells in the region. I should be able to pick up more from any Horus I fly to. Pretty useful. Even after I deal with the battle.
기념의 나무숲. 한참을 날아가는구나. 뭘 시작해? 전지 투하라고? 응? 뭐야?
It's all over, Chaplain.
I gotta drop it now. Here goes.
뭐요? EMP야?
She flies in the wings of the Ten.
The tide has turned. Push through!
End of the line, Hakaro. Now on your knees, and I'll give you the death you didn't have the spine to give me.
They're down! The machines! All of them! They're down!
What? How's that possible?
Regala!
Enough bloodshed! Let's settle this. You and me.
Easy to say when you're atop a machine.
Well, that was just to get your attention. I don't need any help to take you down.
Fine. I accept your challenge. And once I'm done with you, I'll get to finish the slaughter.
We'll see about that.
The duel is set. Let none interfere.
옷이 바뀌었어.
You're not hunting turkeys.
No more ammo.
너무 에모.
When you're beaten.
착착. 우와, 아이고. 피했어. 우와. 오, 쎄다. 오, 되게 안 달아요, 개너지가. 에이. 오. 왜, 뭐 하는 거야, 지금? 왜 그렇게 쏘고 난리야? 반사를 하네?
That's no good. Gotta keep up the fight and build my stamina.
겁나 세구만.
Alright, so that's how it's gonna be.
어딨어?
Strike at me.
There.
쳤고. 안 나오니? 머리.
Stand and fight.
가까이 붙어서. 난 기술 같은 거 없는데. 잠깐만. 숨을 수 없나? 죽겠다. 안 보여. 이건 가족은 이거밖에 없는데?
I need to get my stamina back first.
스tamina 없고. 됐다. 넘어간다. 와, 뭐 벽을 다 써?
This is where it ends.
Yeah, it is.
일단 회복약부터.
Is your heart beating faster? That's the fear that will consume you.
활 좀 키우고. 가까이 붙으면 내가 지는 거야.
I'd hope to fight a legend. You're nothing but a tale for children. Is this how you give up your life? I'd hope to fight a legend. You're nothing but a tale for children.
왜 못 만드니? 왜 못 만들어?
Child of the weak. I will rise above. Is this how you give up your life?
펑.
I'll finish
아.
you. And then
만들어. 원, 투, 쓰리. 아, 진짜. 오, 진짜 안 맞네, 잘. 에임 그지네.
is your heart beat? I'll tear that place
우와, 뭐야?
from your body.
내 거에 맞는 거야?
I'll slit them. Is this all you are?
Can't do much of that.
When you're beaten, all will see you for the Karja puppet you are.
와. 대박. 정말 존나 쎄. 못 차네. 아유, 이놈의 에임.
The rains will wash your filth from the land.
한 번 남았는데 이제 죽자. 이제 죽어라. 안 되겠다. 내가 만들구나. 어? 마지막은 멋지게 장식하려고 그러지 나는. 저 이겼네.
Here I am again, on my knees before bootlets and cowards. Go ahead, run me through.
Shut your mouth, traitor.
It was you who flew in on the wings of the 10. You who challenged her. By our rights, you must decide her fate. I spared her once. It only made things worse. She was the best of my marshals. What a waste.
She's dangerous, all right. But maybe that's exactly what I need.
Cowards! What more do you have to conspire about?
Whether you live or die. I'm not here to forgive you for your crimes. But there's another battle ahead. Against an enemy more powerful than anything you can imagine. And I need people. A squad. That's willing to do whatever it takes.
I don't want your mercy.
It's not mercy. The battle I'm talking about will be charging into a nightmare.
A better death than this? Yes. My blood is yours. Your enemies are mine.
Meet us at our stronghold, in the mountains near Plainsong.
You mean to send her alone? Without even an armed guard?
She does not need it.
I will be there. You have my word.
I'll hold you to it.
Chief, there's something you both need to see. In the throne room. He surrendered to our guards outside the grove. Claims he has an urgent message for the Outlander who defeated Regala.
So, state it.
It's for her alone. From an interested party.
I'm gonna need some privacy.
Clear the room. Put him with the rest of Regala's soldiers.
I'll see you back at base.
You saved the tribe. Let me help you with your mission.
No. With Regala gone, you have a chance to build the future you dreamed of. So get to your task.
Then at least allow me to give you this. Armor for the battle ahead. May it keep you safe.
Thank you.
Do you have any idea what you've just done?
Oh, it's a pleasure to see you too, Silence.
Congratulations on your victory. You saved the Tanakh for a few weeks. Unfortunately, you've doomed the entire planet as well.
Wrong. I don't need a Tanakh army to defeat the Zeniths.
Oh, Eloy. Have you learned nothing about the enemy we're up against?
More than you, hiding whatever hole you found. My idea is just better than anything you ever came up with.
Go on.
No, not here. We're doing this my way. Face to face, and with the weapon you've developed.
And why would I agree to that?
Because I'm your only way of beating the Zeniths, and getting the copy of Apollo that's on their ship. So meet me at my base. Mountains west of Plainsong. Time to submit to the inevitable silence and follow the person who actually knows what she's doing. Don't be late. Tilda, you there? I did it. Silence is on board, so head to my base.
Impressive. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Now that I can fly, I might want to see what else I can do before I head back.
새롭게 얻은 방어구가 얘인가? 하이브리드 테낙스 고위 집행관 전사 사냥꾼. 응? 사냥꾼 너무 별론데? 얘가 제일 이쁘긴 한데 기계장인 하이브리드 바꾸자.
Hey, Outlander. It said that relic you wear can hear the voices of the old ones. Is this true?
나가는 길이 어디야? 이쪽인가? 여기구나. 기지로 돌아가기. 기지로 가서 무기 업그레이드가 필요할 것 같은데. 기지.
Hey, Mr. Know-It-All is here. You know, your focus buddy who never smiles. I didn't know what to do with him, so I had him wait in your room.
Got it. Thanks. Well, Silence. Looks like you finally found a door you could open without me.
I'm glad it's there, actually. It kept me from having to mingle with the company you keep. But enough prattle. I believe you owe me an explanation. Your plans for the Zenith base.
You're right. I do owe you. My spear in your throat for deceiving me again. At the Hades Proving Lab.
I doubt you asked me here for that kind of reckoning.
No. Right now, I need your help. So I'm giving you one final chance. But if you ever betray me again, I will kill you no matter what the circumstance. Understood?
Very well. Though we'll both face a decidedly short future if you can't get us inside that base.
Aloy, your other guest is here. She's, coming to you.
Thanks. Good timing. The truth is, I can't actually get us into the base. But she can.
The company you keep is even worse than I thought.
Not a fan of surprises, are you? Oh, look. That must be your little invention.
Does the weapon work? Without self-destructing?
Of course it does. I've eliminated the imperfections and greatly improved its design and output.
How can we be sure?
Care for a demonstration?
Enough, both of you. We're in this together, at least for now. Go talk to Erend. Tell him I said to give you rooms of your own. I'll come see you when I get a chance.
Oh, no. You first.
Better get everyone in the control room so Tilda can tell us what she knows about the Zenith base.
업그레이드.
Did you need something?
의상 강화 하나 되나? 되겠구나. 일각만 주구장창 할 수 있구나. 그리고 창고에서
Hey, Aloy. There are more supplies in that chest. Grab what you like.
창고 또 없나 이게?
Plugging in that power cell downstairs must have
창고 이게 창고인가?
turned on these holograms.
아닌데? 인벤토리.
I keep thinking.
방에 있는 것도 아니고.
So, you return.
Okay. Maybe it's time to get everyone together so Tilda can brief us. But is there anything I should handle before that? All right, people. I need you up in the control room right away. Okay, everyone. We all know what's at stake. Beta, Gaia. Not to mention life on Earth. Now, it might seem like the Zeniths are invincible, but they're not. We've got what it takes to break into their base and defeat them. We even have one of them on our side. Tilda, show us the base.
It is constructed atop the ruins of an ancient military facility on an island to the southwest. I can get us inside. To this location, undetected.
How exactly?
You'll know when you need to. Once inside, our goal will be this structure. The launch tower. Gaia and Beta are being held at the top. But along the way, we will face overwhelming resistance. Most importantly from Gerard, Eric, and the others. But also...
Once I take away their shields, we should be able to deal with them. But it will be easier to deploy the device if someone else is carrying it. I'll need a strong back.
Carry stuff? Yeah, I can do that.
Even if your device works, there will still be Spectre drones, scores of them.
If only we had an army to fight them.
I've got that under control. You'll know when you need to. All right. We'll meet up again just before we go in. Where's the best place to rendezvous?
On the coast, just across from the island. Once there, I'll show you the way.
Okay. I'll let you know when I arrive at the rendezvous point. And then you can join me. In the meantime, do whatever you need to prepare. Understood? You two? A minute? Tilda helped me get in touch with Beta, and she told me something important. There's an installation inside the base. It's called a regulator. Here. Once we're inside, I need you two to split off from everyone else and destroy it. So you'll have to bring explosives. This will help stop the drones. Everything depends on it. You with me? After that, I want you to find a way to infiltrate the Zenith network.
How?
Go over all the data that Beta left behind. She knew how to do it, I'm sure of that.
All right. But why? What am I trying to do?
Find information about the Zeniths. Anything Tilda's not telling us. Silence is right about one thing. There's no way we can take her on her word.
I'll do my best.
Keep her safe, okay?
On my life.
Okay. Almost time to go after Beta and Gaia. Might be good to check up on everyone first.